All right. How do you believe in yourself? That's the ultimate question, isn't it? So it's super easy to say, yeah, I believe in myself. Yeah, super. Let's go. Let's believe in ourselves. But when you get hit with the emotions, with the actual feelings inside of you that you're not good enough, that you suck, right? That you can't talk to that girl, you can't lose fat, whatever, then it becomes much more difficult, doesn't it? Definitely. I was like this for the longest time. Until 28, I was a virgin, a literal virgin. So I wasted all of my 20s not believing in myself. All of them, like the entire decade, 10 years, and even before that. I even had a username called Aim High, Fall Hard. I don't blame myself because I didn't know any better. But what is the downside? Let me ask you this. What is the downside to not believing in yourself? Sorry, to believing in yourself. Is there a downside to it? There is no downside to believing in yourself. Zero. Maybe you get some social flack from other people. Right? What? But that's still good because when you get the flack, then you become harder skinned. You grow a thicker skin, and now you can take more, and you start believing in yourself even more. Confidence breeds confidence. Let me give you a couple of examples. As I said, I was a complete dork in the past. In the past, I didn't like my lanky arms. I was thin as a tree. I didn't like myself. I had zero success with women either. And I remember very vividly when I first downloaded Tinder, I was actually afraid to swipe. Like, afraid to swipe on my phone alone in my bedroom. I was afraid to do that. How funny is that? How funny is that? I was afraid to even swipe. But what got me through that was actually taking the action. And so, with each swipe, even though I wouldn't match, and I was scared shitless to match, like, what would happen if I matched with a girl, right? What would happen? I'd have to take her out and maybe kiss her and have sex with her, even though none of that happened. But this one action, just the tiniest action of swiping, gives you a bit more confidence each time. Confidence is a habit. That's what I'm trying to say. A succession of actions. That's what believing in yourself is. Yes, you can buy a course, you can get inspired for 5 minutes, maybe in this video, maybe some other video, getting inspired. That's all great. Hope is the powerhouse, it's the freight train of human existence. Without hope to push us forward, to light a fire in your belly, you have nothing. But most people don't take this hope, this motivation that they can do something. Even though they're 200 kilograms, they can't leave the bed. They get inspired for 5 minutes. Yes, I can lose weight. And they then do nothing. You have to stack the wins. And the win can be a very minimal thing. And it still counts. When you rack up the small wins, that's where transformation happens. That's how you start believing in yourself. As you stack up the wins, each win builds and builds and builds and builds that confidence. I'll give you another example. At work, when I have to write a piece of code that I see as daunting, I know it's a complex project. I just take the first step, even though I feel I'm not good enough. I take one action, one line of code. What is the next minimal step I can take? And suddenly, I'm moving forward. I'm completing the task. We have a saying, you eat an elephant piece by piece. That's how you eat it, bite by bite. That's how you build confidence. Attack.